Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors. My name is Chris. I'm bringing this video to you here from Westlake Village, California, where it's bright and sunny. It's already hot outside. And what do we got here today? We got the Fear and Greed Index still at around a 25 as Bitcoin confirms bullish divergence on a 12-hour. Seen here, giving us our first move up to that target at 35,000. What else do we have here? Bitcoin dominance is heading up. And this is a good sign, and it shows that we're moving towards a major move. When Bitcoin is trending right now, whether Bitcoin is trending to the upside or to the downside, Bitcoin dominance is likely to go up. Means altcoins get slaughtered. They will be bleeding it out against their Bitcoin pairing. And if I would look at this as a general reset for the market, which is generally a good thing. Again, Bitcoin dominance almost at a 47%. This is the highest we've seen, and it's likely to head up. I want to see this thing get back above 50% before we denote another major pivot on the market. So again, altcoin, Bitcoin pairings bleeding it out, whether Bitcoin goes up or down from here. So it's really time to be focusing on Bitcoin, in my opinion. Of course, there will be a few outliers, a few one-offs, but the majority of altcoins will be losing against their Bitcoin pairing. So let's start it off with the fun stuff, the short-term time frames. Again, the 12-hour I'll jump into right here. Confirmed some bullish divergence and gave us a move up to 35,000 with very likely continuation back to the highs, probably to the top side of the range. Another continuation point we discussed was a 12-hour. We needed the 12-hour to break above this last high right here. And we just got it by a nose hair. So probably looking at a move up to 36,200. And then I'd say, probably maybe 36,500. And then we play out some sideways. And then generally in speaking, I'd expect to test the top side of the range at 39,000. If we do close a 12-hour above this pivot at 39,200, I'm going to expect to move back up to 45,000 and then probably up to 48,000 to fulfill the gap on the CME charts. So, I'm not calling a macro reversal by any means. There is still some very bearish things going on with targets down to the low 20,000s if we break these levels. I'm going to show you what these levels are. On a 4-hour, I'm looking at 30,300 right here. On a daily, I'm looking at 30,850. Which I'll just mark that off here. 30,000. Oh, that's almost right here. 30,008. Yeah, I call it 30,000. Yeah, somewhere right in here. And then on a weekly, if we get a close anywhere below 32,300. So I'll just pull up the weekly chart for us here, which would be right here, 32,300 is coming in right at that green 55 right here. So those are levels to be keeping a really keen eye on. But as for now, and another thing, those targets will lead to breakdowns to the low 20,000s, but let's talk about upside targets and what we would need for a macro reversal really quick. And what I'm going to do is erase that line. That's not the eraser. Okay. I'm going to put on our secondary chart and talk about the conditions I would need to see to call a macro reversal. And here's what I'm mainly looking at. There's a couple of things. The first thing, we want to see a blue buy signal on the hash ribbons right there. So I'll just bring this up. The blue buy signal on the hash ribbons, this generally denotes some nice continuation to the upside. You can back test it if you want. It's a free indicator on TradingView. Just type in hash ribbons, you'll find it. The other thing I'm looking for is a higher low on the daily, which we have still yet to get a higher low on the daily. See, we got two lows and we're getting lower lows. So we want a higher low on the daily. So what might this look like? Bitcoin comes to the top side of the range at 39,000, 40,000, comes back down, tests 38 or 35, puts in a higher low, and then we try for the upside. That would be good, along with the blue buy signal. And then the last thing we like to look at, I'll put back on our primary chart, and just I'll pull this up. This indicator's not on right now. It's called the BBWPs, the Bollinger Band with percentile. And you can do that real easy. Just type in BBWP on TradingView, and we'll throw that on. And this is the other thing I want for a macro reversal. Again, three things. One is the blue buy signal on the hash ribbons. Two, a higher low on the daily. And three, we want the BBWP to get down to the single digits and turn blue like we did right here and right here. And those are generally massive pivots on the market. And right now we're just starting to get a negative slope here on this thing. So we're nowhere near calling a macro reversal. None of those three things are into fruition. So what's the best case for the bulls right now? I think, Bitcoin trades sideways for the next couple of months and gives a try higher towards the end of the year. And then we definitely want to be looking at those downside targets for macro buying opportunities. So I think I'm going to end it off with that. I hope you all have a blessed, wonderful day. Take care.